So for those who are unfamiliar, they gave the penalty because you guys like were just standing around for too long, right?
Yeah. So we're, what do they call it? Kind of probably like not working enough, or either trying to go for a takedown, we're standing, which is a technique I normally do, not a technique, but I normally do that at first to fill them out. See, they're a lot of times when I do it, they're burning a lot of energy intensity because they want to move me left and right, try to be the most dominant. So I just play around and not and conserve my energy. But this guy was different. He was doing the same thing I was doing. I was like, oh crap. So he's playing my game on me too. So I I was normally I wait for that penalty, and then for the once we get that penalty, then I'll go to work. Yeah, but
Does
this is the
does that
first
get
time
you
I came
tired?
across somebody. Yeah, because it's kind of like you're using a lot of strength and energy trying to move them back and forth and defending, where they're trying to do the same thing as well. So normally when I would start, my opponent's doing that, so they're kind of wasting their energy. We get a penalty, and then I pull guard or take them down, they already have, like, I would say, partially drained with their energy. So yeah,
Cool, cool. All right, let's keep going.
that was not the case with this guy. So
All right, let's keep going. Let's see.
Attention, your aviation system on central exit. Please report to the following procedure arrival.
So what is it that you're trying to do right there?
there, I'm trying to isolate that one leg. He wants to keep me on the half guard, so I'm tapping that leg there in between my legs, and then he's also trying to go for a sweep. So he's trying to hold on to my left lapel. So I'm trying to break that grip once he gets it. And I'm trying to pass, but I'm trying to hold his leg, but at the same time, wait for the right moment to grab that leg and pass. But he's doing a good job uh, keeping me in his guard, and he had good guard retention. That's one thing I got to give him. It was really hard to pass his guard.
Nice.
Every time I get around, he recovers.
He looked like he's very flexible, Henry, like agile.
Oh, yeah. Trying to smash the legs together and see if I could
Yeah.
get him out, but he did a good job. Just
I remember we drilled that the other day. What you just did.
yeah, when they left that leg, try to go under. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at the clock at the time. I'm like, oh man, I'm not gonna pass the guard. Because if the time is up, they're gonna give it to him more than likely because I wasn't able to pass the guard.
So 10,000 please report yourself to City of Ireland.
I feel like you had more activity though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that could be, but it's
Yeah.
a toss up on who's gonna get it once there's no points and
Yeah.
don't want to leave it to the judge. And then once I pass him, got the points, he was mentally defeated at that point. They're like, oh, and all I'm thinking, all right, 22 seconds, I just gotta hold it. I can't get swept or anything. And he looked like he was pretty done after that. He didn't even try to move or recover his guard or try to sweep or anything.
That look he just gave.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take the
As
air
long
out
as
of
you
him.
wouldn't get swept into a mountain, you'd be good.
So I'm like, you just gotta hold it here. If I get a penalty, whatever, maintain the position.
No, not for 20 seconds.
I didn't want to get too fancy, go knee on belly or anything like that. I just keep it here. But apparently, from what Professor Gee was telling me afterwards, was he was talking to his coach. They call him at the gym. He's the best at guard retention and flexibility. So they call him octopus. So I'm like, oh, I thought it was just me that couldn't having a hard time passing his guard.
That's
But he did
hilarious.
good.
The octopus.
Yeah,
Jesus. I mean, he looked like he was really quick to keep hand checking you and just like keep hand checking, keep reestablishing the grips and like
yeah,
just trying to tire you out too. Almost felt like just to bait
yeah,
you so he can cross over and try to sweep you.
yeah, yeah. I know he was looking for that sweep, and I was waiting for it. That's why I wasn't moving as much. Because the more I feel like the more I would move, though, the more of a mistake I would make. That's why I was just to maintain a good balance, a good balance that so he won't sweep me and I'll be able to react if he tries something. And also that grip he had on my hand, I was trying to break that grip all the time in case he tried to sweep me. I'll have something, a hand of post.
Yeah, that makes
That was
sense.
a nice guard pass.
Yeah, I was trying to keep the legs away. He was trying to recover. I'm like, no, I got to keep that leg out away from my hip.
The
I could
position,
have there gone for like a full mount because he was trying to squeeze that leg. I could have held the leg and go for a full mount, but I didn't want to risk it.
you
I
might
felt
have
like I
trapped your
could have
leg
got.
in half guard.
Yeah, he could have done that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I felt like if he was inching towards me, and I was trying to keep the leg away, and felt like I had a good chance of getting side control there.
Yeah, I mean, he pretty much had it because like the way that his arm is not under you, it's like over your back. Like it was gonna be tough for him to
Yeah,
prevent the
if he
pass
would
at
have,
that point.
if right there he would have grabbed behind my tricep on my right arm and pushed, he could have recovered his guard.
Yep, yep. That's the like with that position that you're in, that the recovery is to push off the tricep. But I know he's
Yeah,
just like he put himself in a bad position like by hugging your back from underneath you.
yeah,
So, but that was a nice guard pass though, like how you pushed his leg across to get it. That's nice. Cool. Any final thoughts before we go into the next match?
How'd your forearms feel after that? Because that looked like because you're constantly trying to guard past the whole match. I know that did that like burn your arms out a lot or
No, it was different for this. I was so mentally, so I feel like the whole time I went for that competition, I was so mentally prepared. I wouldn't say prepared, but focused. To me, it was more like if I was just rolling at the gym instead of being out there for competition. So, like you have when you're competing, you have for me at least, I have that the killer mentality. I'm here to kick your ass type of thing. But there, I was more relaxed. I was mostly relaxed, so I didn't want to exert myself so much. Kind of like how we trained. So I messed up by bringing the training mentality to a competition.
Makes sense.
Do you
I
feel
was a
like that
little winded
applied at
from trying to
from
move.
the yeah? Do
What
you
was
feel
it?
like that applied like from the very beginning? Because like the moment you guys dabbed
Yeah,
up and you were more of a stand up pose, almost like judo like pose, where the guy looked like he was going to start shooting for your leg right away.
I think so. After watching it and throughout the day, throughout the other match, I felt like I was there physically, but not there. I was there to train more than to compete.
Not a pass. That's the wrong place for that one. That's cool. All right.
That's why I got to sign up for Miami Open to make it up.
Yeah, there's nobody signed up right now in that one.
Yeah,
I
man.
have
I
my
checked a
registration
few.
pending.
Yeah, I checked a few times, man.
I'm gonna sign up anyways,
No.
but I just don't. I really don't want to go fight younger or heavier, but if I have to, I will. All right.
Come to the absolute side, Ralphie. just do it.
I should.
One time, man. One time.
The only thing with absolute, it's like it's so late in the day. I be ready to go,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. Yeah. I
I be
mean,
ready to go.
you can step out, get a bite to eat, come back, man.
I'm like, cause it's like at 5, 6 o'clock they're doing the absolute fight. So I'm like, my God,
Yes, late.
we'll
Yeah.
see. We'll see.